from all around Geelong.
Used to run like a pelican. He's gone, so we're going from chocolates to ball lollies, I think.
So up goes the ball, underway. Stewart, first tap down. Very good start into the arms of Berg. Almost to forward 50 straight away for Corio. They now get it inside forward 50. 1-on-1 at full forward. Man in front. Oh, almost a good mark there, not taken. But now the North Geelong defence under a bit of pressure for the first time in the day, and they're equal to the task as Fitzsimmons, a long torpedo, has landed on centre wing, in fact almost in the arms of one of his teammates who couldn't hang on, and now the Corio side through Huron. He goes, lovely pass, and has found Lazarick. Lazarick inside forward 50. It's a very bright start here for Corio as Berg's taken the mark, goes goalwards. It's a lovely looking kick, unfortunately offline.
That would have been a nice one to get early, Eric.
Wouldn't it?
North Geelong side. Long driving kick, big driving kick, comes out to the halfback flank, nearly gets to the centre of the ground. Picked up, comes off hands. North Geelong will drive the ball forward. Heads out towards the social wing on this side, picked up there by Kane Schwennison. Gives the handball back over the top. Comes in there to Hardman, gets his first touch for the day. Back over the top, ball comes back to Kane Schwennison. He gives a deliver off then, and it was Jared Bryant. Ball goes forward, but it will be knocked out into the pocket, right against the point post. So up they go. Stewart, big tap back into the middle to Corio's advantage. Berg underneath it, kicked off the ground. Running out there will be Key, leading in the race for the ball. He'll get a deliver now. Little short chip kick comes in, but intercepted by the Corio team. Goes out wide now. Parker for North Geelong out there. Small handball over the top. Gives it to Luizzi. He goes over the top then again to... Is that Clark out there? No, it would have been Bryant again, I think.
Key, I think.
Key again, was it? Comes off hands. Advantage paid. Oh, not a good advantage at all, but a bad kick equally. Shocking kick, and that ball will be marked by Chris Laurie for the Corio side in the last line of defence.
So Laurie now to bring the ball back for the Corio side. Not a good kick. Briggy almost intercepted, in fact, and they're keeping the ball inside that forward 50 North Geelong, but Cornwall takes it away for the Corio side, and Lazarick takes the mark outside defensive 50. Now Corio away. Good positive play, but gee, terrific defensive stuff by the North players. They're desperate to keep the ball in that forward 50. Hollands takes the mark, a handball to advantage, and nearly a diving mark for Clark. Can't hang on to it. Now the ball comes to Bryant again, been conspicuous early. Looking for Briggy, 2-1 against Briggy down there. Can't beat the big fella, and Stewart brings it away. Mark taken by Parker for Corio. Umpire was called play on. I don't know why. Did he go off the mark? Okay, good call. It's picked up for North Geelong by Watts. He goes towards the full forward area. Corio in defence. Podner, terrific defensive stuff. He takes 3 on again and causes the spillage. Numbers are going to win for Corio at the moment. They go dangerous position, middle of the ground. Hollands is in position for North and does well.
Oh, yeah.
Wins the ball at ground level, goes looking for Clark over the top of Stewart. A magnificent mark from Sam Clark. Gave about 9 inches away in height, but jumped high. I don't think Stewie knew he was there.
I reckon he lost it in the sun, Stewie, a bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
Great mark, Sam Clark. Mark Stewart on the mark at about 48 from goal. Sam Clark now moves in. Good looking kick off the boot. It is a magnificent kick and gets the distance.
Stewie goes up against Hollands. Hollands probably gets the best of that one. Comes off hands by Burke. Back to Stewart. He gives a handball away to Berg. Wraps the ball onto his boot quickly just to knock it forward. Comes off hands. Ball comes out there to Perchek. I think that might have been. Ball smothered though. Does his own recovery. Picked up there. Haven't got a 41 on my sheet, Eric. I don't know about you. But number 41 for Corio, whoever that is, has picked the ball up on the outer side of the ground.
And they've had a swap and not notified us by the sound of it.
That's a fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Channeling Margaret Webb, Grubby, beautiful work. That's what she'd be looking for as a fine. Ball comes back in. Over the top was Jason Burke, got the tap away. But North Geelong will get the ball away. Comes to Key. Off hands. Driving kick forward now for North Geelong. Comes out to the social club side of the wing. Leading in the race for the ball is North Geelong. Picked up there by Schwennison. Shrugs off the tackle. Gets away nicely. Centres the ball back in. Looking for but can't find Van Creeken there. Corio will pick up and come up to the outer side via... who is that? Cornwell, that is. Cornwell delivers the ball up high. Over the top comes Watts. He brings the ball to the ground. Liuzzi gets underneath and he will get the free kick for the push in the back as he dived on the ball, got the hard ball get, gives the ball off to Key. Quick handball. Key drives forward, horrible kick, and finds Cornwell in the way. Cornwell gets the kick up forward and he will find McConaughey. McConaughey goes into the middle, finds Lazarick. Takes the ball on the bounce, has a look, goes round one, plenty of time, kicks into a long lead, but there's really no one there. Oh yes, there was, it was Burke, comes off hands, he's running into an open goal. Matthew Wade, I think it might have been.
Yes, I think it was.
And a goal.
Moves to the circle, puts it in the air once again. Stewart wins that tap down. Lazarick can't control it. Fitzsimmons in the middle for North, wins the ball. Oh, there's a push in the back, not paid to Achini. Play on, set the umpire. Briggy, oh, a bit stiff there. Deemed kicking. Utakia. Oh, gee.
That's what I'm
have to do. As he has the footy.
Utaki. All right, Utaki it is.
Goes long towards middle of the ground. Stewart, good position. Oh, one hand takes them up. Thought about going on.
Play on that.
And now he gets.
Sell some candy.
He's showing a little bit of class there. Is Mark Stewart. The ball at half forward for Corio. Coming through strongly was Troy. Can't control it. Handball over to Fletcher. Now North are away. Fletcher chips the ball, and that was a good play to Hollins. Continues running. Takes the handball back.
Taken
right in front of our broadcast position.
Bit unfortunate.
They're in their quest to play on at all costs. They've got to be smart about it, Grubby, don't they? Fletcher wanting to go, had to go behind the mark, which he's now done. The skimming kick looking for Clark. In the way there was Parker. North come back through Jones to Clark. Clark off a step going towards Briggy. He's in good position and could have almost been paid to mark. Wasn't so. Ball comes to Grant Stewart. Kick off the ground. Gee, it's pretty scrappy at the moment, but finally Corio come clear. Lazarick on his own by 25 metres has a kick towards the centre wing. Hewan has got two to beat. He can't do that. Comes to ground. Swenison Brent gets a handball to Watts. Watts now, middle of the ground. Fitzsimmons all overruns, get clean bowled. Now picked up by Burke for the Corio side to half forward. Almost, well, the umpire's paid the mark.
Well, if you're going to pay that, you should have paid the one up the other end, mate.
Kick by number 41 for Corio that name. We don't know. We'll have to find out at the quarter time break. Comes off hands. North Geelong are going to be able to clean up here. They do in the shape of de Blasio. He goes round the middle. Gives it to Matheson. Long kick then back from by de Blasio. Will go out to the outer side of the ground and a mark out there to Troy. Comes into Key. True centre half back position. Kicks off. Comes into the middle and finds Bryant. I think that might be there. Bryant, centre of the ground, drives the ball long, looking for Breggy over the top. Ducked the head a little bit, looking for the free. Umpire said no, thank you very much, and the ball will run out of bounds right in front of
Their changes are thick and fast here in front of us as the ball comes in from the boundary umpire. Front of the pack, Corio through Berg towards centre wing. Holland sitting back there, takes a mark, cops a heavy knock by McConaughey, but hung on to the football. Now handballs quickly to Jones. Jones another handball to Watts, and they're just overdoing a little bit North at the moment, and their handball's not quite hitting the target. Handball comes back to Hollins. Another handball, this time to Wright. Wright goes wide. Watts took his eyes off the footy, goes towards half forward. Well, courageous mark Fitzsimmons. Now the run comes Bryant. Handball comes wide to Jones from the boundary. Jones towards full forward. It's touched through the line. Through right on 11 minutes gone.
Ball's been brought back in quickly, comes off hands. Perchek picks the ball up in the centre of the ground, drives the ball over the half-forward line. Picked up, though, by de Blasio for North Geelong. Half-back flank. Hollands gives him an option in the middle, but he doesn't go with that. He goes in centre. Hollands is still on in the middle of the ground, but they choose to go down that outer wing, and the mark will be taken by Bryant on the true wing position.
Lowy Hunter is number 41.
Hunter is 41. There we go. We'll try and get that one into the memory banks.
So the ball now came from Key to the goal square. On that occasion, North Geelong through Briggy, having problems with the number of players dropping back on him, so they might need to find another avenue to goal down there as Corio worked the way out of defence again. Long kick comes towards centre wing on his own. Fletcher marks, plays on quickly, finds Key. Key now from the centre square, long to the goal square. Nobody there, but it beats all players. And often
short kick back in, and we'll find Matthew Wade out there at the centre half back position. He drives the ball out to the flank towards the wing. Leading in the race was Danny Ruck, but he couldn't bring the ball to ground. Podner picks the ball up. Good in and underwork from him. He drives the ball forward. Bit of a scrubby kick though. Picked up by Berg. Gets the kick away. It's going to be a one-on-one contest. Fletcher underneath it for North Geelong. Should take the mark. Can't bring it to ground. He's now in a 3-on-1 contest.
Missed that.
Cornwell's horrible kick gets away after he should have been paid against dropping the ball. Solid free kick again. Podner again in and under. Gets the ball.
That's a
Picks
better
up,
kick.
goes down, finds Fitzsimmons. He's all alone on the half-forward flank. He's going to drive it long, go for the open goal. Will it come back enough? No, it will not. It'll be another...
When they're there, Laurie kicks to himself at full-back. Now the skimming pass, not a good one. You've got to hit your target if you're going to do that. Kick comes off feet to Clark. Ball comes back to full forward Briggy, going one-handed. You can't mark that way. And it's a rush behind to Corio. 1-4-10. To North, 1-4-10, Corio 1-1-7.
There was no pressure on him at all when he went through that. That's a free kick, isn't it? Or a ball up or something. You can't do that.
Right, so
the ball came to Wade, and then there's been a whistle on play.
I think they've given it out of bounds, have they?
Out of bounds, he almost come off the side of his foot. Okay. Out of bounds it goes. So when it comes, once again, ball comes off hands. Podner underneath once again. Snap at goal comes through, but racing back there and intercepting was Chris Laurie, and that will be another behind to the North Geelong side. They will go to 1-5. Corio 1-1. We're 14 minutes gone in this first quarter.
So Laurie to kick in again, kicks to himself. Briggy's should be a bit closer there and can thwart that. Great mark on the half-back flank. Then Corio continue to play positive footy. They go towards centre wing. Coming in as Parker and thwarts that attempt with a fist to the footy, and it's over the boundary line. True centre wing. 14.5 minutes gone. 1-5 North, 1-1 Corio, and the ball true centre wing out of side here at the Keith Barclay Oval. Ball comes in. Can't see Stewart. Must be resting as the ball goes towards half forward. In fact, Kane Hayes maybe could have marked it. Thought it was going out of bounds on the full. In fact, it landed on the line, and we'll have a ball in.
I think that was Chris Parker that took that really good mark, Eric, from where I sit.
Thanks, Grubby.
Beauty.
So the ball now thrown in. Swennerson doing some ruck work for North. Podner at ground level. Magnificent feed with a handball going goalwards, and that was 1-1-7 Corio. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 15.5 minutes gone.
So umpire calls for Corio to get on with it. Play on he calls and the ball will come in. Comes out long, out of sight of the ground. He's looking for Utakia. He takes a mark right in front of the social rooms here at Keith Barclay Oval. Has a chance, runs away, brings it up the centre wing position right in front of the ground. Oh, over the top, and a good mark. No, not paid to Hoon. Comes off hands as Cornwell. He'll take the ball and take it backwards. And a mark is taken there by Matthew Wade. Wade brings the ball back inside to the middle of the ground. He finds Dylan Smith. Smith, poor kick forward, drives it forward. Could advance right for O'Toole. Picks up there by Jason Burke it is. He goes round, then gives it to his brother. Drives the ball long, and a mark will be taken by Daniel Berg, if not the free kick, and a 50-metre penalty. He said you did it after the play. It was one of those ones that was right on the cusp, and Daniel Berg will kick a sure goal from the centre of the goal square.
Well, that's not all of North Geelong's worries either, because I got a funny feeling we may not see Paul Briggy for the rest of the day. It looks like he's done a knee.
Yep.
And he doesn't look too good.
So a goal to Daniel Berg from the...
If it's the same injury, we don't know that yet, of course.
So in the middle, it's again Corio. Got the tap down, and Barry O'Toole on the left foot hooks it around the body. Almost, in fact, makes it very good. McConaughey goes goal with the handball, then picks up his... Done the right thing, done everything right except for the...
Back in the ball comes, and they find Van Creeken in the back pocket near the cricket nets. Goes back to the middle to Matheson. He'll take one bounce, drive the ball long to the outer side of the ground, looking for De Blasio, who brings the ball to ground. Podner there too, but De Blasio does very well, does his own roving work, comes off hands. They deliver the ball up hand, comes up the outer wing now. Plenty of options. Looking for Briggy, but can't find him. Clark leads for the race for the ball. Can't quite pick it up. Corio recover. Comes back into the middle of the ground into the form of Baker. Baker drives the ball over the half-forward line. Picked up though by Watts. He delivers out wide to Hollands. He can't clean up. Or possibly in the back there, but will get away with it. Underneath that is McConaughey for Corio.
You got to get it out,
you got to get it on. The umpire doesn't like he's going to loading up. He's an old-style umpire. He's not going to let it go on like that. Ball goes out to the outer side of the ground now. Picked up by Fitzsimmons. Can he burn his player off? Gets rid of the ball. Under pressure there from Perchek. Good contest.
Great football.
He has the ball. Brings the ball back into the middle. And Podner in the way again. Podner Brings the ball into the middle of the ground looking for Luizzi. He can't take the mark. Over the back comes Jason Burke. Goes round, gets a little kick off hands and comes onto the outer side here. Finds his brother Shane Burke. Burke drives the ball forward looking for Lazarick. He's got
Just
a run
come
on.
off the bench.
Just come off the bench. Picks it up, drives a short kick in. Geez, they're not kicking long to advantage, are they? Watts does the work. Very hard work from Brady Watts. Gets round one, bends to the back. Belts a barrel onto the foot, goes over the half-forward line looking for Clark. Picks up, clean hands, handball out to Schwenneson. He delivers the ball in deep and he will find Key right in the forward pocket. Difficult angle, right in front of the social rooms.
Jeez, that was beautiful ball control by Sam Clark. It was almost a half volley. It could have gone anywhere and he just controlled it beautifully. Fantastic football.
Key, the most acute of angles, starting from outside the boundary line. Comes on, puts the ball on boot and draws it too far to the side. And again, another behind to the North Geelong side. They will go to 1-7-13 to 2-1-13. All scores even. 20-minute mark, Eric.
Absolutely, and very interesting game, Andrew. The North Geelong side just can't seem to come to terms with the way Corio are playing at the moment. Corio really tackling one-on-one, and they've got the ball back in the back pocket now. Burke goes along towards the centre wing, and that's Jason Burke. Great mark in front there. Sure hands, and
That's a 50-metre penalty.
Whistle on play, I don't know.
I think he went within the 5-metre rule. He went too close before he kicked it, and the due 50 was awarded.
So Burke now will go almost to half of a man. The mark now is on half forward flank, and it's Taylor Reynolds. He was complaining about the umpire blowing the whistle, but he's accepted the decision, and now Jason Burke will move in. It's a long kick towards full forward. North have got numbers back there. Have they got... that's a great one grab mark there. Looks like, I was going to say... in fact, it's de Blasio. Great mark. I think he's probably in his right place, Grubby, back in the back half. Although they don't seem to have enough up forward at the moment, the North Geelong side, as they're really struggling. Ball now comes back into the corridor. Another shocking kick for the North Geelong side. Intercepted by Corio. Barry O'Toole. Handball to the run there of Yutaki. Unfortunately, Jones is in the way at half-back. It could have almost been 50. Jones now plays on quickly. Van Creeken on centre wing. Takes the mark. They're really mucking about with a key. Now they've got players on the other side of the ground.
Over the top.
Croy can't take the mark. He fell over. And now the turnover for Corio. This time through Baker. Goes towards half forward. Good mark for them. And this time it's Burke and Shane Burke. The two Burkes very prominent, Grubby.
They're very good players, aren't they?
The boys from Warrnambool.
Yeah, we only saw one of them early in the year.
So Shane Burke now, long left foot kick towards the full forward position. 2-on-1 down there as again it is Reynolds, goes out wide, finds Troy. North Geelong now, can they control it? Fitzsimmons takes the mark. They're back to centre wing. Now they're breaking down. They don't seem to have players prepared to run, and they've got to do that to play this style of game. There's a free kick, a marking infringement again. Well, he's gone the other way.
How can you shepherd him out in the contest?
Well, I thought he tried to climb on his opponent's back.
He's going the wrong way.
However, Clark has got the ball at full forward for North. Flips the handball to Van Creeken on the left foot towards the goal scoop. Podner moves in behind the defence on that occasion, and that's got to be 50 now. Surely the umpire didn't call play on, and Podner's conned him because he was starting to try to run around. The play ran out him. The field umpire had not said play on.
And he's very smart too, because he marked it outside the goal square. He had a kick from the boundary. Now he's right in front, and even you could miss on it. Even you.
Not bad brains for a 17-year-old.
It was last time they kicked 7 against it.
Back in we go. Stewart gets the tap down for Corio. Comes off hands. O'Toole it underneath. That will be did key for North Geelong. Very crowded forward line. Not a lot of options for Barry. He'll chip the ball long. He's looking for Shane Burke, who's got a nice lead to it all. He probably should have brought that one to ground, but he didn't. Comes off hands. Handball. Comes out wide to Lazarick. Does the fend off. Then one step. Drives in forward. They're looking for Burke, Jason, but he could not take the mark, and the ball will come out to Troy for North Geelong. He will bring it out to the near side of the ground in front of the commentary position. Goes back into the centre of the ground, but Barry O'Toole's there. Just delivers the ball back. It's going from one end to the other. Hollands, he'll come off to Key. Key's probably going to be a little bit quick for Barry. He gets a handball away. Down the outer side of the ground there is Hardiman. Hardiman's kick is poor, and it will be marked in the centre half back position by Corio. They'll now bring the ball back in. Oh, they're trying this delicate possession type footy, and it's come off in this case. So there's a ball in the hands of Utaki. Too close to the man on the mark and kicks into it. He's got to cover up and do his own work, and will just do enough to get a little free kick for a high around the neck. Delivers out wide now and finds Hunter. Hunter brings the ball out, comes to Cornwell. Cornwell off one step, drives the ball long, looking for Burke, but three North Geelong players are in the way there. Picked up by Hun. Hun kicks the ball in, and Lazarick runs in, finds Lazarick out of the corner of his eye, and he will mark the ball probably 45 to 50 metres out, directly in front of goal. Great vision.
Ricky needs to kick this, really, to get him up and run. He needs to kick this.
It's probably just his distance, you would think, into the wind.
Well, we'll see.
We will see. He's given off to Barry O'Toole. Barry's going to drive it long. Was it a good decision?
Passed it. Passed it.
It's a pass. Great mark right on the goal line there by the Corio player. I think it might be Jason Burke to me. Yeah, Jason Burke it is. So Jason Burke, 3 metres out from goal, directly in front. Should pop this one through and draw the score up once again. And yes, he does. Ball goes through well into the old power here today.
So in the middle, ball goes up. This time Hoon that gets the tap down for Corio. Ball spills clear of the pack. Key for North Geelong towards half forward. Swenison read that well. Ooh. Probably potential there. That's a shocking kick from Swenison to Bryant, who's had a fair bit of the footy. That's a lovely handball to advantage, but unfortunately Andrews took his eyes off the footy. He was going goalwards before he got it.
You got to watch the ball into your hands.
So
there's not many blokes out there for Corio today that haven't got tats, I can tell you.
Ball in. Swenison does the ruck work, follows up himself. Ball at ground level. Oh, that's a throw out. No, said the umpire. Lazarick. He gets it out to Cornwall. Cornwall across the ground to the defensive side. Is it a successful move? No. Fitzsimmons runs onto the footy. Luigi needs to do some shepherding, which he does. That's good play, and the chip comes back into Van Creeken. That's a bit better play for North Geelong. They got the ball back into the corridor in front of the goals, albeit 40 metres out. But Van Creeken, the opportunity here to post a score for North Geelong. Kicking with the breeze, it's probably worth 4 or 5 goals, I reckon, Grubby, when you look at the seconds. However, Van Creeken, it's not a bad looking kick off the boot, but it's gone left, so it's only a behind.
That's a let off that, because you never kick a ball 400 yards in the air across goal to a contest. He should have come boundary side.
So 2 goals, 8 North, 20. 3-1-19. Corio. Buckley's end his home in centre. First quarter scoreboard. 29 minutes gone.
Ball comes out wide. It was looking for Stewart, and it's a mark. Is it the big fella? Oh no, it's Shane Burke who's wandered up from the centre half forward line. He takes the ball, drives it out wide, looking for and finding Hunter. No, so ball will come back in. Fitzsimmons looking tight as he comes to the bench for a rest. So the ball comes in. Lazarick over the back will get the fist to advantage. Comes off hand to Hun. And the siren will beat Corio going into attack once more. So, at the first break, North Geelong, 2 goals, 8. Perhaps
underway in quarter number 2. This will see how much bruise there is. Stewart gets the first tap down for Corio immediately. It does come back. Well, why wouldn't you pay advantage?
He wasn't watching. No. The umpire decided to run straight to where he paid the free kick. He didn't know where the ball was. That's when it's up to the other umpire can't call advantage from where he is. He's got to be a bit more aware.
So the free kick went to Andrews. It's Hardman. We spoke about a moment ago, and Clark had gone for his life, and we've nearly done it all over again because Hardman kicked it back to Clark. Now Clark off the left foot towards half foot. Podner jumps high in front of the pack. Bryant, front of the pack, can't pick the footy up. Now Corio, Wade receives a handball, drops it. Now he's going across the face of goal. We'll go to the outer side. A kick and hope. Luigi is in the right position to win this contest, and he does. Can't pick the footy up, however. Now he does, and that's been indicative of North's performance so far. Their skills are nowhere near what we've seen in the past as Clark slides over the footy. And Corio again, they do well. Kick it backwards towards and finding Lazarick. Now they've got possession. Back towards the corridor, middle of the ground. Not a good kick. 2 North Geelong players there. They don't muck it up, but it finally comes back to Reynolds. Now it goes across to... I think that was... I've lost him now just at the moment.
Free kick.
It's a free kick, North Geelong, half-forward flank, Swenison. he kicks the ball along the boundary. Podner, good speed, very elusive, runs towards forward 50, a skimming pass. Unfortunately, it is straight to Laurie of Corio. So almost 2 minutes into the second quarter, no change to the quarter time score. 3-1 Corio trailed North to 8.
I actually missed him in the quarter time. I thought he was nearly North Geelong's best player in that first quarter, young Blake Podner.
Yes.
I thought he was terrific.
Played very well.
So Laurie delivered the ball. He looked for a long lead from Wade, but the kick just wasn't up to it. I think Wade led to the wrong position. What has ultimately happened is Bryant has taken the mark, and he is about 45 metres from goal, 45-degree angle.
He's had a bit of it, Grubby.
He has. He's been good. He'll take a good kick from here, though.
Comes in, and a good kick it is. Now it's going to fade at the last minute. It's not going to make the distance. Big Mark Stewart will take the mark in the last line of defence. Give me a bit of space, Sump, he says. How can I kick over that bloke? Schwennerson, the man. Oh, he's gone the barrel, has Big Mark Stewart. He's kicked it up to the centre half back position. Over the top. Hume couldn't take the mark. 3 North Geelong. Oh, rough old tackle there. Very rough old tackle there, and the ball will come up into the hands of Key. I think that might have been. Goes to centre half forward. 2 Corio players there trying to get underneath, pick up the ball. Umpire says you had it in your possession, you didn't get rid of it. And Key will take the free kick right on the 50-metre arc. Sees a lead. Short lead comes in. It's going to be intercepted. Goes underneath. That was not Jared Bryant. Almost. He's probably 5 metres closer than he was for the kick at goal a couple of minutes ago. So Jared Bryant a little bit straighter as well.
Well, I think he's not quite on that angle either for the Breeze to take it. This is a little bit easier kick, this one.
You still need to get more distance than he got before, really, won't he?
Yeah.
So Bryant comes in. 45 again. He will kick from. He does, kicks through that one. It's a much better kick, and Jared Bryant will kick his first, and North Geelong
pick it up.
Very good point. As Stewart, beautiful tap down in the middle at ground level, however. No, it's a free kick paid to Corio, held without the football. So Corio now go towards half forward. Good lead coming out there from Burke. Can't control the footy, however. It comes off hands as picked up Barry O'Toole out wide to Lazarick. He's a tackle a moment. He got the handball. Comes back at ground level. Threw it up. Short kick across the ground, and Fitzsimmons looks okay. Back on the ground. Gee, almost could have been 50 there. Player coming in beside him. Key, centre wing. Oh, it's a hospital pass, but Hardman can't reach the footy. He's not moving anywhere near as cleanly as I've seen Lee Hardman.
Jonesy's just taken his place.
So I think he's a long way from fitness, Lee Hardman, but it's good to see him out there for North's sake. In front of us, ball thrown in. Hollands heads the big fellow out in Stewart. Ball comes to ground level, picked up by Wade. Kick smothered off the ball. Van Creeken. Well, the trailing umpire, that's good umpiring. The umpire in charge missed it. It was clearly a head-high tackle.
Well, I don't like it because I reckon he went straight and ducked the head. Oh, you want to knock his head off when they do that.
Yeah, I think the bloke running at him was twice his size when he the top of it.
When they ducked their head, but anyway.
So the ball comes back, and that's a flying shot. That was from Perchek, and was 5.5 minutes.
Reynolds with the ball at full back, bring the ball back into play. Goes short kick wide, and we'll find, I think that might be, what is it? No, it's Parker out there on the outer side of the ground. We'll take it up the Osborne House side of the ground. Goes out wide, comes off hands there, and it'll be Schwennerson. Picked up though by Corio by Lazarick. He goes in forward and intercepted by North Geelong. Ball comes to Key. He's going to bring it out to the near side of the ground in front of our broadcast position. Makes it hard for Fletcher in a one-on-one contest. Comes off hands. Hunter, as Grubby called, pick up the ball. He's taken a long shot at goal. It's going to swing around, but it's not going to swing enough. William Comnafine Hotel scoreboard.
So the ball comes in quickly for North. Reynolds. Oh,
too far.
What? Too far, he's called it. Gee, that's not a good decision. And funnily enough, the nearest person, the fellow that made himself the nearest person, Daniel Berg.
So Berg, best part of 25 out from goal. Slight angle. Should kick it if he is good enough, and good enough he is. Through the middle, that will go. That's Daniel Berg's second goal. I'm glad we didn't go there.
Wind.
Anarchy score out. Winchelsea 4-4. Anarchy were 3-2. Werribee Central's 2-2. Inverleigh 4-7. Thompson 1-5. Belpost Hill 4-3. And Belmont Lions 4-3. East Geelong 3 goals.
Couple of interesting games there.
Absolutely. At quarter time, it's a long day though, isn't it?
Yep.
Game is restarted. Comes back to the Corio into the ground.
Beautiful goal.
And it was simple as Jason Burke. It's got not as simple, but it's moved.
A lot of work to do now.
Be a bit of a test of character as the ball in the middle. It's Ruck doing the ruck work. He gets a tap down for Corio. Ball comes out wide. Good teamwork by the Corio team as, didn't quite know where to go on that occasion, Perchek, but the ball is quickly to full forward. At the back, de Blasio can't take the mark. Burke is after him. De Blasio picks it up, round on the left foot. Handball to advantage to Reynolds. Runs into trouble.
Major trouble.
Well, Fletcher. He picks it up. He's immediately tackled. The harassing and the tackling by Corio is sensational at the moment. Finally, a handball comes to Parker, and they're away north. Goes to Troy. Has to kick long and hurriedly to a contest. Swenison too much height on that occasion. Handball would have been great if it hit the target, but it didn't. Now he drops the footy and gets put to ground as the ball through Cornwall towards full forward very rapidly through a number of players. Fletcher tackle.
He can't play holding the ball.
Gee, had no prior opportunity.
None at all. It was a great tackle, and that's fair dinkum, but there's no way that's holding the ball.
So the free kick, of course, has gone to
Jason Burke, I think.
Again.
I think it's him.
So he's only 20 metres out directly in front, and I think he's feeling the effects of the tackle as well. Because they hit very hard.
It was a great tackle, but he never took hardly a step. You've got to have prior opportunity, ump.
So Burke now. Jason Burke to move in. Very positive in his approach, and that's not a bad looking kick. He's kicked his third, 2 in a minute, and
it's Ruck v Hollands. Ruck will get that one down and comes off hands though. Bryant will do the roving. He'll give the ball out there to Hardiman. Hardiman, little chip kick in forward looking for Briggy. Can't take the lead, goes on, gets forced underneath it. Driven out wide there by Hayes. He'll drive the ball out to the outer wing. Pressure on from the North Geelong players. Comes off hands. Hunter, I think it might have been out there. Couldn't pick the ball up. Goes through again now, Hunter. Tries to drive the ball forward, but North Geelong, good work. Spins out of the attack, goes forward. Looking for the lead. Clark flies. Strong mark. Sam Clark. Directly in front, probably 15 metres from goal. Fantastic mark, Rob.
It was. He come from behind, but he had to sit on it, and he kept his eyes on the ball. And you know what? As soon as the ball left the boot, I thought, he's going to mark this bloke. He's going to mark it.
He's very sure in the air, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's not a real tall bloke.
He's not, no. So in he comes, 15 metres, if that, from goal. Pretty much directly in front for North Geelong side. I tell you what, the umpire's gone a long way, but I think he's going to come back to the middle.
He's got a goal.
Bit of theatrics from the goal up. Hang on. All clear, are we? Having a little conversation, a bit more theatrics.
At the end of the day, fitness might be the key.
Oh, yeah. Can Corio do this for 4
Danny Ruck in the middle again, gets a tap down, doing very well, substituting in there for Stewie as the ball by hand comes back to him, then to Matthew Wade. Wade gets cut off one way, and, I think he got cut off by 2 blokes running at him. Troy picks up the footy, handball. Was actually intercepted by Watts. It was supposed to go to Van Creeken.
It was a tackle that did it.
Barry O'Toole, and that's a lovely pass to player leading, and it's Daniel Berg. A different role he's playing here than what he used to do at Anarchy Grubby. He was a midfielder, and he's playing up forward today. He's already got 2 goals, and the man on the mark's 45 from goal, but with this bruise, would be every chance of certainly getting a score. Daniel Berg kicks from just 50. He's gone right across the face of goal. That's probably why he plays in the midfield. Straight through the hands there of Burke, and that could have.
Oh yeah.
Jason.
He came in and put so much pressure on it that North turned it over.
So the ball thrown in. Ruck punches the ball toward the goal square. That's good positive play. It is allowed by Fletcher to run over the boundary line. So we'll have a ball in. 14 and a half minutes gone, second quarter. 6-3-39 Corio, 4-8-32 North Geelong.
Tell you what, he's made some influence since he's gone into the ruck. He's done quite well. He's got that one down again, but Fletcher will be underneath that one. Dives in underneath as the Corio player. It might have been Perchek, not sure who was underneath that pack. Off hands, and the ball will probably go out of bounds.
Might be out in the full.
I can't pick his
There could be Danny Ruck.
It might be Danny Ruck.
He was in that contest.
Last line of defence options back out the way. That's another horrible kick, and that is Yelchin Perchek's going to mark that. 25, 30 metres from goal again, right on the boundary line. Gee, some of the kicking's been poor, guys, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
Perchek. He kicks terrible. That's out in the full. Oh, goodness me. This has been about
That is causing the skills to deteriorate like so. And there's Taylor Reynolds. He can't find a target either. So
that'll be a free kick to Shane Burke.
So Burke now is outside 50. We know he can kick the foot in. There's only 4, 5, 6 players inside the forward half for North at the moment. As Burke now, long kick towards full forward. Coming as... he's paid a free kick. I reckon it's to Jason Burke. See how right I am. He was...
Geez, Jason Hunt will be spewing.
John Martin Holden, mark of the day.
But Jason Burke has paid the free kick in the marking contest. I think Hume had taken the mark almost in the goal score anyway. So already 2 goals for the quarter to Jason Burke, and that is now goal number 4 for him, 3 in this quarter.
Absolutely, as up they go again. Holland's probably just got the best of that one as the ball comes to ground. Perchek underneath, gets a kick away. Lazarick can't quite bring it to ground, but O'Toole weaves in, but he can't get the ball away. Lazarick, hard body, goes in again underneath. And that's his Bryant, I think, spun into that pack, comes off to Fletcher, a little give out to Podner. He's under pressure, just gets a kick away. Ball goes into Holland's chest, he didn't even know it was coming. Again Bryant, then back to Fletcher, intercepted there by Ruck. He gets the ball off for Corio by foot, comes around the outside. Perchek, tackle, brought to ground. Kick off hands, and that will go out.
A few years, or for a long time, they give away some undisciplined free kicks. They're not doing that today.
So Perchek will come from the ground. Ball comes off hands. It's Hardiman in there. He can't get the ball away. Intercepted by Corio again. Shane Burke in there. Fletcher picks the ball up. Can't break it 3. Lazarick. Geez, it's tough conditions in there at the moment. Podnar. Lazarick again dives in onto the ball. Hollands goes in over the top. Ball is fed out the back. Comes out wide to Baker, that was. Baker drives the ball forward. Berg can't get to the ball. Jason Burke goes around it a couple of times. Last line of defence here for North Geelong. They're in a bit of trouble, but Brady Watts will get a handball, deliver it out wide to Matheson. And Schwennison will go wide, and there's a run on it. Whistle on play.
Yeah, down the ground.
Why?
Put down after he kicked it.
No, he wasn't. He pushed him in the middle of the back as he kicked it. It should have been a free kick back there. It wasn't late.
I think the ball is with Wright. He will come into the middle of the ground to Bryant. Bryant right in the centre circle, looking for an option. Does a little chip kick, finds Podner all by himself on the outside. Jones comes off the bench and sprints towards goals. Not going to be there. Briggy, he looks slow there, boys. Briggy just could not get to that contest. It was a reasonable kick by Blake Podner. Corio to deliver it. Back out.
Yeah,
Hunter.
Beautiful block, Danny Ruck. That's what football's all about.
Hunter gets the ball. He will go forward now. Goes forward in the hands of Laurie. Laurie, long kick forward, leading in the race for the ball. But again, North Geelong forced to defend. Watts can't get the ball out there. Comes off hands. Balls comes to Jason Burke again. He kicks it forward. Can he get another one? Leg break. It was all around the ground.
So the ball kicked in quickly. Key takes the mark for North Geelong. Now he goes back from whence it's come. And they're chopping and changing. Parker, who'd kicked the ball in, takes it. Ran a fair way. And in fact, the umpire suggests maybe that's the free kick of the day. That's twice. I've never seen that given once in a game, let alone twice in a quarter.
Yeah.
So...
I must admit, he ran a lot further that time.
Yes.
I would buy real estate off that bloke.
Yes, certainly. So, free kick, Corio now. Man on the mark is right on 50, Parker. Where are they going to go? Head of the goal square is the obvious position. That's where it's gone. And why wouldn't you? When
take that one off,
that's a fantastic mark on that occasion. And this is Jason Hume this time. Second great mark for the quarter, the only one paid.
Well, yeah, at least last time they took it off him, at least they gave it to his teammate. But
good lead, good kick, it was perfect.
Very dangerous man up there to have alongside.
I tell you, their height up forward is worrying.
It is.
So Hume goes goalwards, umpire comes back to them. It is a goal.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
It might be Schwedderson that just got that similar look. Ball goes up in the middle. Fitzsimmons with the ball. A little give handball out comes to Luizzi. Luizzi looking for Jones. Jones has got a run here on the left foot. Not the greatest kick in the world. Leading out there in the race for the ball. Coming over the top was Andrews. He gives a handball back in and he finds it back to Luizzi, who goes into an open goal. Thank you very much. And that's a quick response from the North Geelong.
If he's listening, he'll get you.
He's listening, all right.
Stewart back on the ruck for Corio. Gets the tap down. Goes forward. Parker intercepts at half-back. Can't control the footy. Off the ground. Goes towards Jones. Tackled high. Yes, said the umpire. And Matty Jones almost centre of the ground.
Been pretty good, Matty, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done well today. Goes with a handball to Key. Key now, he's got players loose. If he can get the footy out there, he does. Woods takes the mark, plays on quickly to Swenison. Swenison, long handball, this time to Luizzi, the last goal kicker. Over the top to Bryant. Bryant, check side, off the boot, goes towards full forward. That's, Achini, most northern end. 24 minutes gone in the quarter. North need to get a goal from this Sorte as the ball tapped to the back of the pack by Stewart.
Get it out.
Oh, get it out. And Cornwall now plays on quickly towards centre wing. Watts, good position, take the mark. Hume does well, makes a contest. In fact, wins the contest, gets the footy, does really well. Gets a handball out to Danny Ruckett was. Handball comes wide. Oh, Berg. Damn lucky nobody got hurt in that occasion. That's a great mark in front of us from Baker for Corio. Smothered off the boot. Oh, picked up there. Great work by Hutchison. Hutchison towards the goal square. Foot race here. Doesn't have to be. The ball has reached the goal area. So Hutchison, second quarter scoreboard now, 25 minutes gone.
Parker brings the ball back into Watts. Long ranging handball to the outer side of the ground. De Blasio with the ball. Takes one bounce. Takes a second bounce. Nearly heads it up to the centre wing position now. He'll drive it into attack from that position. Does do that. Ooh. Underneath goes Clark.
He can't do that.
Tunnelly underneath, and Clark will get the free kick. Probably pretty lucky to get up unscathed from that because he got up quite high.
I think there might be some soft grass there. There'd need to be.
Yeah, absolutely. So Sam Clark with the ball. The umpire says go around on your mark. Not sure it really going to count that much.
I think it's a blood rule, actually.
The player has taken his
position.
We'll call a count.
So Jake Manning it was that copped the knock there, and in the meantime Blake Podner high on the back of his opponent.
That's a free kick to Mark Stewart.
Most games it is. Not today by the look of it. It's Key puts the tackle on, ball goes towards centre wing. Clark does well to tap the ball back to Parker. Gee, they're harassing the Corio players. Back to that was Clark.
That's a good kick.
That's a great kick. Ball comes to Bryant. They keep running. Fitzsimmons accepts a handball, goes goalwards. This time, great position.
That's a beautiful kick.
Looks like
Andrews, is it? No,
right.
So
you're right.
So Wright made very good position there and took the ball. Most important kick here for North Geelong. 27 minutes gone in the quarter. They trail at the moment, and they will still trail after this kick, but at least they'll get a little bit closer. Right now, skimming, low kick. He's got the goal. That's
when Clark gets it, he does something with it. Let's hope he gets more of it.
Stewart back in the middle and gets the immediate touchdown. Luizzi
the ball without it. Don't want to start giving away.
Correct. Brings the ball out wide. No one there for North Geelong whatsoever, but racing into the contest and getting it off hands was Wright again. He gets it back to Fletcher. Drives in forward looking for, but not finding anyone because Shane has flown across the pack at centre half back and taken a great strong mark.
Great hands, haven't they?
Yeah.
Shane Burke drives the ball long, goes forward looking for and finding Baker. Takes one step off and runs on. Kick forward looking for Jason Burke. One hand, can't bring the ball to ground. Parker cleans up in defence, then comes to Watts, who's been doing a solid job back in defence. Goes out wide to De Blasio. He's wrong-footed though. No, it's Matthew Jones, sorry. Similar hairstyle there. Brings the ball out to Fitzsimmons. He's got a chance to have a run. Takes one bounce and another. Shepherd applied. Gets the kick forward. Not the best of kicks. Stewart should be able to clean up here by hand. Does. No, by foot goes over the top to Perchek's. Just come back onto the ground. Ball comes off hands. It's Hutchison underneath there. Ball comes out though to Bryant. Bryant, plenty of time on the wing to go back into attack. Short kick into Schwenison. Comes off hands into Luizzi. Not the greatest handball. Luizzi does enough to recover. A scrubby kick and Podner's on the end of it. And Blake Podner will take a mark. 40 from goal. 35-40 from goal. Pretty much directly in front.
I thought that was a pretty bad mistake from Big Stewie. The handball was on and they were away. He decided to kick it and put his teammate under pressure.
Podner will kick from about 40. This will really make it a tighter contest again. Comes in, goal umpire does not move a muscle. He good kick of the football, Blake Podner, and that is
31 minutes gone in the quarter. Stewart gets the tap down, goes for the big punch forward, and that's the way to go because Hunter runs onto the footy. Ball spills clear, picked up for the Corio side by Perchek. Has a pot shot from 50 and it's just off the line. We tick to 31 and a half minutes.
He's far from 100% Perchek with an ankle I think that he's done in that contest in front of us. Ball comes back into play. Out wide, looking for and finding out there on the outer side of the ground is Woods. Woods wearing number 30. He'll bring the ball up to the outer wing and find Podner. Podner, can he run off? No, he can't. Cornwell's gone down in that contest. I think an accidental friendly fire bump. Hands Hune's full in the back.
What was that for?
We'll go to Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons with the ball. He'll drive it in long. Looking for but intercepting there was Baker for Corio. He can do enough and get it brought to ground. No, he can't. Schwennison's in over the top there. Picked up there by Wade. He drives the ball forward and finds Perchek. By hand, comes to the running Baker. Baker kicks long, looking for... And he's going to count that. Doggy Ryan's not keen that he counted that. The man in question is Jason Hoon.
I've got a funny feeling the sign went just before he marked
The
it.
umpire's got to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Jason
why he paid
Hoon. Not a happy North Geelong coaching bench. All 452,000 of them. Jason Hoon.
Oh, I tell you
Right
what,
on the bench. This will be a great goal if he kicks
kick.
it. It'll be a great goal if he kicks it.
Great for morale if he does too.
45 from goal. Sends it on its way. The wind's got it.
Tell you what,
It's
what a
coming back.
beauty!
It's coming back and he's kicked it. Quarter ends. The Commonwealth Hotel quarter ends. Eric, goal kickers.
What a morale booster that was.
Goal kickers, yes, for Corio. Jason Burke has 4, 2 each to Jason Hune and Daniel Berg, and a single to Matthew Wade. For North Geelong, Sam Clark 2.
From all around Geelong, I'm here to tell you how football is strong.